Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So by the title of this video, I know y'all are probably confused just like me. Y'all see I'm in a new house. Let me just get into the story time, right? I said in my last video how I don't log into Second Life every single day. I go days without logging in Second Life. I only log in to record videos, take pictures, and pay my rent. For my last video, the thumbnail, I didn't take it in the house. I feel like I used the house enough, so I was like, I want to take it somewhere else. My initial plan was to take it at Backdrop City, but I was having problems at Backdrop City where I would try to res certain backdrops and it would not res. And I was not the only one having that problem. I think when I was trying to take a picture, it was another girl there, like at the same scenery location as me, and she was trying to res stuff too. And then eventually I feel like she gave up, and then you know how they already have pre-placed backdrops, or you can choose to res one if you don't see one you like. She decided to go to the ones that was already pre-placed, so I was just like, okay, I'm not the only one having this problem. But I didn't like none of the pre-placed ones, and I wasn't gonna go through all the different categories to see if I could find a backdrop I like, blah blah blah. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go on Marketplace, I'm gonna go buy a backdrop, I'm gonna place it at my house, and I'm gonna take this thumbnail. So found me a backdrop, placed it, but I placed it on top of my house because technically that old house that I had, that was a skybox. Just like this house, this is a skybox. So I had to make sure I placed it, and I had to put down a teleporter and all that blah blah blah. I've had that house for going on 2 months. Literally the only reason I got a new house was because it was the new year and I wanted something fresh. Normally when I place my houses, especially skyboxes, I like for them to be in the air. To be honest, this goes for anything. This could go from when I used to create my main stores, houses, it don't matter. It could be just a plat. Like, I like for my junk to be in the air because for one, it's less laggy. Two, people can't just be looking all up in your stuff, because when you buy land for most places, unless you buy an entire sim to yourself, then you don't have to worry about people trying to look in your house and stuff. But places where you can sit there and rent pre-furnished houses, or places where it's a sim already and they might have houses like next to each other and all that, bro, somebody could just zoom in, look in your house. I be wanting hella privacy, so I be liking my houses to be up in the air, like the movie Up. The house prior was by Crowded Homes. When I tried to place that house, I don't know what it was that I was doing wrong. I would place the prim, put the house on top of the prim, and then when I would try to like walk around the house, I would fall through the floor. So then it's like, what am I doing wrong? So I tried to do that like 3-4 times, failed all of those times. So then I was like, okay, let me try to lower this prim. Like, instead of resing it, because you could just go in fly mode, res a prim like that. I think on Firestorm, I don't think I could do that on Black Dragon, especially the old version of Black Dragon I use. But on Firestorm, you definitely can do that. That's how I placed this house. I was getting so irritated. I sat there and let my avatar fall all the way to the ground, and then I put a prim on the ground, and then I manually lifted the prim up, like dragged it up like that. Like, that was so annoying. But I think I got it in the air to like 400 some meters. I don't know. My house has been sitting in that location for 2 months. So I logged in like a day or two after I took that thumbnail picture where I had to put the backdrop on top of my house, and I got a message from somebody, and I'm like, who is this? I didn't immediately be like, oh, this is the people that own, you know, AMD, or this is one of the little admin people, because sometimes people be scamming, they be lying. So I was like, let me do my homework. So I clicked on their profile and I saw that they actually do work for AMD, which is the place where I buy my land from and I have to pay my rent to every week or whatever. I was just like, huh? And they sent me a message saying like, oh yeah, your house is in the zone where houses are not supposed to be. You have to put your house, it has to be between like 500 and 4,000 meters. Mind y'all, I think the max amount of prims that I have for my house is like 1.8k. I think I was using up 1,200 prims. Who was about to move 1,200 prims worth of furniture and stuff, plus the house on top of that? Who was about to do that? Not me. And I know you could be like, oh, you could have linked all your furniture together, you could have took it, put it in your inventory, then res the plat up in the air and dropped it back down. I wasn't finna do all that, because sometimes when you be trying to link stuff, it doesn't link how you want it to link. I would have been thinking I linked everything together and then I missed a bunch of little itty bitty pieces and stuff. So I was like, I don't got time for that. So I sat there and went house shopping, got this house. This was one of the houses that was in my top 3 house story videos. And I was saying how this was a strong possibility that I would have got this if I didn't get the house from Crowded Homes. So I was like, but you know what? I'm finna go get that house that I said I would have got, and I'm finna get it. Yeah, but I'm finna show y'all what I sent to them in the little support thing. So this is what I said. I said, hello, I recently placed a skybox background above my house a few days ago, and I just logged in and saw a message from blank resident stating, "Hi, I am a AIM state agent. Please review the region covenant sky use between 500 and 4,000 meters. So please move your skybox above 500 meters in the sky on receiving this IM. And I live on the Queen Island moderate region where my house has these coordinates and has always had them. I've lived here for going on 2 months, I believe so, and I'm confused on why there would be a problem about where my house is located now." So they ended up responding back, like I said, maybe an hour, a couple hours later, but I didn't see it. So they said, "A neighbor reported a violation of the region covenant on your part as it was written to you." I think they had a typo. "As it was written to you in the region covenant does not allow platform/skyboxes below 500 meters in height. You're welcome to read the region covenant clicking on menu world parcel details covenant. So please, you can build a platform between 500 meters up to 4,000 meters or any elevation in between and move there your skybox. Or if you wish to have a house on the ground, you are allowed to raise your house for ground version without surroundings. If your skybox will not be removed on the next 24 hours, we are forced, despite ourselves, to return it. Don't hesitate to contact us whenever you wish." Basically, if I didn't do what I did literally that same day, they would have returned all my stuff to me. And mind y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I was being nosy. After I got that message and before I think I sent this support ticket to them, I was like, let me look at my neighbor's stuff. And literally almost all my neighbors, all of my neighbors have houses on the ground. I'm pretty sure they have plats in the air too, but all of them have houses on the ground, like big mansions, all that. No surroundings, which is like the little, let me show you what they're talking about. So y'all see how my house has this little surrounding globe cube thingy around it, like a city view? You can't have stuff like this around your house, basically, is what they're talking about. Because I literally seen somebody that had a big mansion, but instead of the little surrounding junk, they had like tall bushes around the house. But you still could look in their house though. I guess from eye level, unless you zoom in on their house or unless you're flying, you can't see over the little bush. So I was like, what? You can't have surroundings? Like, that is so crazy. Like, no, I need my privacy. Even though I don't be doing nothing, like I literally don't be doing nothing. But I was like, no, I need my privacy. I don't want people to have the option to be able to look at my house that easily. Like, no. I'm pretty sure people still could have probably been looking at my stuff, but you gotta like really work for it to look in my stuff. I was like, let me just go look in my about land page thing and let me look at like the rules and regulations for this specific land. And I went to go look and it literally said that. It was like, oh yeah, skybox use sky something. It has to be between 500 and 2,000 meters. And I was confused. I was just like, so where is my house located at? And then I went on Google. I see my coordinates and it said something like 400. My house was maybe 100 meters off from being in the zone that you can have skyboxes and stuff. So I was like, wow, that is so crazy. But like I said, I sat there and I returned all my stuff to me, and we had to start from scratch because y'all was not about to evict me. Literally, I would have been sitting there confused, like, where's my house at? There's not much in here for real, to be honest. Yeah, we got a little pantry stuff. We got some pasta, paper towels, toaster, knife block, moss rug, dish. What is this? Like a dish rack. And then this flour thingy, and then a trash can and a broom. That's literally all I have in the kitchen. So yeah. And then we have the living room. Like I said, I do not know what to put right here. I had a shelf right here at first, but it didn't look right, so I took it down. But I think I might put a shelf right here, either that or I might put some pictures right here. Like, I really don't know what to put on this wall. Like, it just looks bland and blank. Like, I don't know. Wait, hold on. This might be a bookshelf. Like, me actually zooming into this, that might be what this is. So that means I'm gonna have to buy stuff to put right here. But like, what's right here though? What's gonna go right here? I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Okay, so this is the living room. I tried to decorate it differently than my other living room because I could have copied the same layout, but I was like, no. But I have these plants obviously on both sides. Y'all know I like my plants. I put this bookshelf right here. I have my Chief Keef 300 rug. Originally this was in my gaming room, but I put it right here. And I have this like rock boulder table. This is an actual table. Y'all, when I placed this down, I did not expect this to look like this. I was just going through my inventory because I got hella furniture, and I looked up table, and then when I placed this, I said, oh, that's new. When did I buy this? This we working with. So we got some wine, some books, and the wine floating a little bit is good. We got some roses, this book by Rihanna, and then this incense. The only thing that was here in the other house is this book and this incense. I used this different couch. I've used this couch before, houses back, but I ain't used it in a minute, so I was like, I'm finna reuse it. And I put my laptop that was originally in my bedroom, and I put these headphones right here. So yeah, and then this is technically my front door. So we have an elevator again, like the other penthouse skybox. So yeah, Amazon packages, y'all already know. We have a bathroom right here where it's not a shower bathroom, it's just like a toilet sink type bathroom. So it ain't really much in here for real. Yeah, I think I might add like some pictures and stuff or something like on the wall. I don't know, something. And the one thing that I don't like, I can say it, y'all know I use the old version of Black Dragon. I think it's something called PBR or non-PBR, because this house has those different versions. The house that I ended up placing, this is the non-PBR version, meaning mirrors and stuff like that that can be reflective are not. So yeah, and then also too, even if I did use that version of the PBR one, because I'm on an older Black Dragon, it doesn't support that feature. I still wouldn't be able to see no mirrors, like see through the mirror and all that. I think I'm gonna have to go buy some mirrors or go in my inventory, find some mirrors and place them because this looks crazy. And then like I said, I want to make this like a little at-home gym, put some extra stuff in here. I don't know. Over here, I don't know. I might take some pictures over here. I'm not sure yet. Going upstairs. So this is my laundry room or my laundry corner, because I was like, where would I put my laundry room at? What am I gonna do? So I put my stuff right here. It kind of looks crazy. I think I might switch this. What is this? Like a, I don't know what this is called, like a closet slash laundry station. Like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna change this out and put something else. I might leave these, but I think I might change this, put something else. I'm not sure yet. I gotta find it. When I find it, then that's when I'll swap it out. So this is my bedroom. I went ahead and put my pictures from Instagram in here. The quality of these pictures look so trash only on the Black Dragon, but on Firestorm they do not look like this. I promise y'all. See, look, they do not look like this. This is with my reshade off. They don't look like that, but with it on, it looks crazy. And then I kept my bed this color because it matches the theme. And then this is my closet. It's a walk-in closet. Like I said, this mirror is actually PBR, this black one, meaning on Firestorm I can literally see my reflection through it, but like I said, Black Dragon I cannot. So that sucks. I started adding a little something in here, but not really. So yeah, and then this is like the main bathroom with the shower and stuff, but there's nothing in here yet. So yeah, I'm really liking this house. I've been taking my sweet time. Also up here, this is like a just something where you can look overhead of this railing, but I was like, what am I gonna put right here? You know what, I might put like my gaming setup stuff right here. That's kind of tacky a little bit. I feel like it'll be cute at the same time. Originally I wanted to put the washer and dryer stuff over here, but I was like, that looks crazy. You gotta walk all the way over here to wash clothes, even though this is not real. I was like, nah, that looks bad. And then if I put my gaming stuff right here, that would be a good view. Anyways, the only thing is that I don't like is I cannot put a chandelier in the kitchen because there's no ceiling right here. Like, that's the only thing. Like in my old house, I had a big chandelier, that pretty chandelier over the countertop, over the sink. I can't do that for this house. And then right here, I could put a chandelier up here, but it's gonna be all the way up here. So I don't know. I have to think about it. Like, honestly, I really do. Yeah, this is my new house because I technically got evicted, kinda not. I mean, you know, things happen for a reason. So I actually kind of like this house better than the other one. I don't know. I like the other one because it had a pool. It was bigger. And because I like this one because it has the environment already built on it. The other house, it didn't have an environment. I'm used to Ansu environment houses, and I had to go buy a whole environment. And yeah, anyways. So use this as a teaching moment. Y'all make sure y'all read the rules and regulations if y'all buy land or if y'all are on a sim. This is just so inconvenient having to move your house and all of that because you didn't pay attention to the rules, like, you know. So anyways, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Hopefully y'all found this video interesting. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back with another video.